If you're thinking about selling your home this year, hiring the right real estate agent is crucial when listing your property. Because if you pick the wrong agent, it can not only jeopardize the sale of your home, but it can also cost you big time. There are 8 all too common mistakes that sellers make when hiring a real estate agent, but one of them you might not be expecting. And sadly, it catches unknowing sellers off guard all too often. So if you're planning on listing your home for sale and you don't want to make a costly mistake, this video is for you. By the way, my name is Glen Hopkins. I'm your go-to realtor here in Surrey and White Rock area. And if you want to know anything else about buying, selling, or investing, or relocating to this area, please feel free to reach out, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, whatever works best for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Number one is choosing a real estate agent based solely on a high listing price. And I want to warn you to beware. Beware of agents attempting to buy your listing. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, some agents might suggest an unrealistically high listing price to win your business, which when first heard by the prospective seller can be very exciting, but this can lead to your property sitting on the market for far too long if in fact it's overpriced, often leading buyers to start questioning, well, what's wrong with it? You know how it works. It's kind of like the guy that can't get a girlfriend. People start to ask, what's wrong with him? It doesn't mean there's something wrong with him or with your home in this case, but it does get people questioning why it hasn't sold yet. And ultimately, you're going to have to lower the price, possibly more than once. And that's not good because the end result is often a lower sales price. Number two is ignoring a track record and experience. Not considering an agent's sales track record, experience in your local market, and their ability to handle your specific type of property, whether it's a luxury or commercial property or residential, it can be a really big mistake. Number three, well, it's overlooking communication style and compatibility. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you're hiring an agent without assessing whether their communication style aligns with yours, it can lead to a lot of frustrations. So what I would suggest is testing their communication skills. Well, how do you do that? Well, try giving them a call, sending them texts, sending them emails. Figure out what their responses are like. What's their response time and how well do they respond to your questions? These responses are going to tell you a lot of information about that agent's communication style. Also, do they have videos that you can watch or perhaps podcasts that you can listen to? Oftentimes, these can often lead to a very good feel for how they communicate. At the end of the day, you need somebody who listens to you, understands your goals, and communicates effectively. In fact, the National Association of Realtors, they've done studies and they found that one of the number one beefs that the general public has about real estate agents is their lack of communication. Meaning, you get a listing signed, you call your realtor, and they don't respond. How crazy is that? To me, that's absolutely wrong. And I don't condone that for 1 second. In fact, so much so that I personally have a guarantee when my clients work with me, I guarantee that I'm going to get back to you within 6 business hours. And the truth is, it's usually within about 20 minutes. But if I don't for any reason, I'm going to pay you $1,000 on closing. That's how important I think communication is. And you should too, because think about it. When you're working with somebody, you've got your house listed for sale, you're going to have questions. This is your number one largest financial asset. So inevitably, it can create a little bit of stress. And the best way to alleviate stress is to get your questions answered. So make sure that your realtor that you choose has exceptional communication skills and is easy to get a hold of. The next one is not understanding your agent's marketing skills and their plan to market your home. Assuming that all agents will market your property effectively, without inquiring about their specific marketing strategies can result to inadequate exposure and, well, frankly, a longer time to get the sale. Now, failing to clarify roles and expectations is another big one. The thing is, if you're not discussing and agreeing on what is expected from your agent, it's going to be a big mistake. A good agent is always going to set expectations for you regarding things like, regular updates, open houses, marketing efforts, showing availability, and so much more. So make sure you get those expectations set right from the beginning. Knowing and agreeing on these things in advance, it's going to help you minimize misunderstandings and frustrations, leading to a much smoother and stress-free sale. Because at the end of the day, it's a team effort between you and your real estate agent. The next common mistake that I see is not checking references and reviews. Skipping the step of checking an agent's references and reviews from previous clients can prevent you from getting the full picture of their professionalism and their success rate. Now, personally, I work mostly by referral, but always look at Google reviews as well. Google reviews are a real telltale. And I say that because if you think about it, people tend to spread the negative very quickly, but they're less likely to spread the positive. And so when somebody takes the time to leave a Google review or any review for a real estate agent, that's a true sign of their happiness and the success that they had with that realtor. So be sure to check out any realtor that you're interviewing has Google reviews. The next big mistake is ignoring tech savvy and online presence. The fact is, in today's market, the vast majority of home buyers, they start their search online. I owned and operated an online marketing agency for 17 years. I sold books, I did seminars, you name it, I did everything online marketing. So I'm just saying that because you want to be careful, because an agent who lacks an online marketing presence or is not tech savvy in some way may not be able to market your property effectively. And the last one, which I would consider a really big one, is choosing an agent based solely on the lowest commission structure. Now, I get it. Things are expensive, and looking for the agent with the lowest rate, well, it can be luring, but be careful, okay? Think about it as, those memes that you see online where there's that guy that's looking for a great tattoo, but he goes to the cheapest tattoo artist? Well, be careful, because you tend to get what you pay for. And at the end of the day, whether you're hiring a tattoo artist or a realtor or anything in between, always be sure and beware of what you're paying for and what you may end up getting if you're not careful. In other words, ask your realtor or potential realtor what services they offer. Are they a full service real estate agent? And what are you going to get for your money? When it comes to real estate, a skilled agent with exceptional marketing and negotiation skills can put literally tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket. All right, so now that you know some of the biggest mistakes to avoid when hiring a real estate agent, check out these other videos that are popping up right now so that you can learn how to effectively market your home and sell it for top dollar. Again, my name's Glen Hopkins. I am a local realtor here in the Surrey and White Rock area. If you have any real estate related questions whatsoever, please feel free, reach out, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, whatever works best for you. I'm always happy to help.